gonna tell. It don't even hurt that bad, okay?
Alright, y'all, so today I will be attempting the micro links with these kinky straight bundles. Real raw hair. Stay tuned. I might post it. I might wait to see a YouTube video. Yes, brought to you by Beauty Forever Hair. Okay, y'all, so I'm just gonna be doing a voiceover for the rest of the video, just explaining what I did or whatever. So right here, I'm just going through her hair and I just trimmed all the excess parts, all the dead ends, split ends, whatever the case may be. And then I sectioned her hair out, and now I am just, unwinding all the bundles and making sure everything is okay. And just going through and clamping the hair. I would say it wasn't a hard process at all. It was actually very stressful for both sides, and I loved it. Like, it was just easy. It took me like 3 hours. I thought it would take me way more, but I'm so grateful it didn't. As you see right here, that was just the first track I put in, and it actually looks very cute. One thing I will say about me doing this in my first time, that I don't know, I'm gonna try a smaller bead next time. I think that one was like a medium large size, but I try to get the bead to tuck as much as possible, but it just, whatever the case may be, the bead, but it still look good. And so in this part I'm showing you, I suggest that you do not try to put it through at the tip part, that you kind of put it at like not even a half an inch. Like, just don't put it at the end, just because it could slip out and we don't want that. So then you take a little piece of hair and you clamp it. The little clamp is way smaller than a regular crochet needle, so be very careful with that one. And I had put the beads on the actual needle so that when I just pull the hair through, I could just put the bead on immediately. And then you want to relax your hands and make sure that the bead is relaxed. There should be no tension or anything. If your client feels it and they said it hurts, then it's probably too tight and it could cause breakage. What I will say though, with micro links, you won't really know if your hair benefited or didn't, if it's damaged, by when you actually take it out. Because when your hair grows with the micro link, the hair that's caught in it is usually the hair that you would have shedded anyways. So you're able to see exactly how much hair is shedding. Now, if it's more than a handful, depending on how long you had your hair in, then maybe possibly micro links might not be for you. It might be too heavy, the case may be, or maybe your stylist did it wrong. Who knows? But like I said, it's super easy, super efficient. I love it. I absolutely love it. Like, it's amazing for me. And yes, so like I said, it was the bead covering that was kind of the hard part for me, but other than that, it worked perfectly. All I will say is, though, when you are putting in the tracks, make sure that you have enough hair on both sides, just in case that person does want to put it up, put it down, however the case may be. When you are doing a micro link install, first of all, I will say, I am not new to this. This is just my first client that I'm actually doing the whole process with. I learned how to do micro links at the Bronner Brothers show. And then again, in my cosmetology school, I learned how to do micro links. But at the Bronner Brothers, they actually taught me how to do it braidless, sew-inless, like everything, just like how I'm showing you is how it's supposed to be. And it's very efficient. When you go to install it, you're supposed to install it like a half up, half down. With this half up, half down, it gives your client more versatility, if you get what I'm saying. And this is just for a basic micro link install. Now, depending on how your client wants it styled, that determines how you're going to do it. So please be mindful of that. I do charge for consultations, and I think you should. And that's when you just go through the process of how you want your hair. Can we get the same texture? I provided her bundles, so I knew that whatever she got was going to be it. Well, I will say though, with micro links, everybody loved them, but your hair has to be a long length. Her hair wasn't long enough, especially the back, for her to actually love the hairstyle in a whole, as far as like, because her hair was short and the bundles were longer, it was kind of like a difference, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't enough density. And also because it was short, I couldn't fit that many bundles in. I was able to fit about a bundle and a half into her head. That's okay. But like I said, to each his own. It depends on the actual stylist and the person whose hair you're doing. So just please be mindful. I do not suggest you take these links out yourself. Do not take them out. Stylists charge for them. The only person that can take them out is the person who did your hair. I mean, you can, but you're at risk of pulling your hair out, and we don't want that either. So, yes. So, back to this. I'm just finishing up the last row, making sure everything is secure. One thing also I could say, I just didn't like how the actual needle, it wasn't enough room for me to have so many beads on there. So it was hard because I'm used to like keep going as I'm doing the work. So if I'm doing the sewing, I got about like 5, 6, 7 needles already done for me just to keep going. So with that happening, I had to stop, keep going, stop, keep going, stop, keep going. And that was just too much for me, honestly. But also, I did her hair blow dry straight. I did not flat iron it. The reason why I was told to not do it and why it works is because of the curl pattern, and you don't want to get it too straight to where that the bead will actually like stick. If you, it's gonna stick, but if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah. So. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna come back a little bit later in the video and just let y'all sit and see what I'm gonna do, and to see the process. So stay tuned, please. Love y'all. Ooh, child, yes. That actually looks really, really good. Really, really good and full, baby. Yes, girl. Yeah.
Quit my job, sold my house and home. You shouldn't have. Kept what? Got him a home in a state just outside of town. It's paid up for a year. Are you doing the same for me? Yes. You said love is a choice. I love you. And I'm not leaving. I'm going to show up at your job every day. I'm going to send you gifts and tell you I'm sorry until you understand that I will not now. Or until you call the cops on me. Even that will stop. Excuse me.
Okay, y'all, that kind of wraps up the video. I kind of slicked it up, and please stay tuned for the next video where I actually showed y'all how I styled it.